Welcome to the maiden edition of NASS This week.
And what he is praying now is
that in this scenario, the key of Kano State
will be given priorities and so that at the end of
It's another interesting edition of NASS This week. My name is Comfort Olayinka. On Tuesday, the House of Representatives ad hoc committee on pump price increase of petroleum, in a meeting with the Independent Petroleum Manufacturers Association of Nigeria (IPMAN), agreed on the adoption of CNG as an alternative fuel, which is said would bring a better and long-lasting solution to the constant fluctuation in price of petrol in the global markets. In an interactive meeting with the national president, Elder Chinedu Okonkwo, he says compressed natural gas, CNG, is an alternative energy source to cushion the effect of subsidy removal. The chairman of the committee, Hon Babajimi Benson, however, applauded IPMAN.
Because there's legislation, there's a PIA, which was signed last year. The PIA gives deregulation, it's deregulated the petroleum sector. So it's good to know that IPMAN believe in the content and the spirit in the PIA, which means that pricing is subject to the vagaries of supply and demand and international market. But the good thing is that they also brought a suggestion that is CNG, and they gave us examples and jurisdictions where CNG is working very well. They also gave us suggestion that they have over 30,000 filling stations that can co-share CNG platforms or infrastructure. To me, that's good news. They also let us understand that CNG in the long run and in the short run is cheaper, way cheaper than using petrol.
The House of Representatives ad hoc committee probing job racketeering in federal government establishments again on Tuesday asked the Nigerian Army, Navy, Air Force and the police, as well as the intelligence agencies amongst others, to appear before it on Wednesday. Chairman of the committee, Yusuf Gaji, during a hearing of the ad hoc committee on Tuesday, expressed displeasure over their absence even though they were duly invited.
More than you. In the accusation against her and her response, I have seen other commissioners mention Haruna Kolo in their petition. Am I right? Now I am hearing the chairman federal character. We are hearing the chairman federal character disowning Kolo and equally making reference to IPPIS. So we should not put our mind at one person. We are to investigate institutions. So I'm interested in the mentioning of IPPS as well as Kolo Haruna being a desk officer of IPPS, not interested in the politics in the federal character. So we are not. Your mindset is to the politics of federal character. Our mindset as members of the committee to investigate rots in our public institution is beyond federal character and IPPS. So allow us without interjection to get the information we want. If the other commissioners have referenced Haruna Kolo, the chairman is equally referencing Haruna Kolo, disowning Kolo. It means we have more agencies. This opportunity given to federal character is giving us opportunity to suffocate a lot of agencies to explain the trust Nigerians have given to them regarding to their taxpayer.
And
so please, I appeal. Yes. You are not presiding the other people. I can walk a commissioner out, we can walk you out and declare executive session and do it within ourselves and give reports. So for the fact that we are being transparent, let us be respected. And let everybody's opinion and view be equally respected. Everybody will be heard in this public hearing. But let us do it with decorum, please. Please. Thank you. I give you 2 minutes to finish.
Okay.
2.
And when I had a committee to look into it, and I put Kano commissioners to be in charge, where at that level, we have one per zone, 6 of them, and about 4 directors. It was then they brought the report to me. Based on that report, I sent letter immediately to DSS. And I sent letter to where Kolo went to, that they should please provide us with Kolo, to come down to the commission and explain to us what happened. Up to today, we don't receive Kolo. And at the same time, I sent letter to ICPC to help us look for Kolo. And this Kolo had been in the system for more than 10 years before I came in. And it was posted
Thank you. You are 2 minutes to go on, please. Now, this is our position.
Stay tuned for our interview segments.
Thank you and welcome. Yes, Abdullahi Ibrahim is my name. Abdullahi Ibrahim Hallms, for purpose of clarity. I am the member representing the good people of Ankpa Omala Federal constituency, and I am from Kogi State. And by the grace of God, today I am the Deputy Majority Leader, Federal House of Representatives. Thank you. Yes, thank you, and you are welcome. As far as I am concerned, and as far as majority of Nigerians are concerned, the government is on track. The President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, from the way things are going, from the policies of the government, we are very much on track, and we are very determined to make sure that, yes, the people, as far as the government is concerned, are relieved. Palliatives of various degrees are provided to soften, to cushion the effect of this subsidy removal. And for your digest, the petroleum subsidy is not benefiting Nigerians. It is only benefiting the few privileged ones. And once it is removed, as it is now, the intention of the government is to bring development, bring succor, bring relief to you and I and the average Nigerians. That's exactly what the government have done. And by the grace of God, we'll start seeing the effect. Recently, you can see the release by the government, programs by the government intended to bring far-reaching relief. Government has even promised, has issued directives, has issued how from now till March. No government can actually make a promise with date like that, but I know President Bola Tinubu has done that, and by the grace of God, we'll see the effect in terms of transport, in transport sector, farming sector, commerce, small-scale industries, mention them. So what else do we need? So we only advise people to be patient with the government, and we'll see the effect.
As the ministerial nominee screening continues on Tuesday, the Nigerian Senate screened 9 out of the remaining 14 nominees. The upper chamber also screened former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, and engineer Joseph Utsev, Benue State, as well as acting chairman of All Progressive Congress, Abubakar Kyari, amongst others. The upper chamber also screened a former commissioner of finance, Lagos State, Mr. Adebayo Olawale Edun. Governor El Rufai and Senator David Umahi were also screened alongside former woman leader of the APC, Stella Okotete.
I've never left my state and slept outside my state. I've made sure that I'm in my state to take the challenges, to solve the problems of my people. And that's why when I was living like a hero. They escorted me home, where women brought out their wrappers and laid on the ground and said, "March on the wrapper, welcome our son. You have done very, very well." Till 27th of May, while I was living 27th of May, Mr. Senate President, I was commissioning, I was flagging off a project.
A stress test on the distribution companies, only about 3 of them out of 11 are doing well. So there is a lot of work to be done regarding distribution, because distribution is the last end of the electricity supply chain. If it does not work, if they don't collect money, if they don't have enough metering, then they would not be able to pay for power supplied by the generation companies. And when they are unable to pay, the gap is what the government now pays. Otherwise, they will invoke the partial risk guarantee posted by the federal government of Nigeria. So this is a major problem and has to be addressed. But in the short term, the liquidity situation in the electricity supply industry has to be looked at. Tariffs must be cost reflective, and even the ownership of these distribution companies may have to change, because right now the banks own about 6 of them. They control 60% of the shares, and banks are not good at running companies. They are good at taking out whatever they need to recover their loan.
At a very young age, that there was need to build bridges across the older women in politics and the younger ones. And I established the Progressive Young Women's Forum, which was also a platform to groom future female leaders and mentor them. I'm proud to say today that I have women who were part of my mentees, serving as commissioners, elected as House of Assembly members, and also councillors, and currently some of them as special assistants and advisors at various state levels. I also created the lobby group of the APC women, and were able to galvanize stakeholders to accept the responsibility to push for more visibilities for our women.
On Wednesday, the President of Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, unveiled 19 more ministerial names submitted by the President Bola Tinubu. Former Governor of Osun State, Gboyega Oyetola, Simon Lalong Plateau, Abubakar Bagudu, Kebbi, Bello Matawali of Zamfara State, Tunji Alausa of Lagos State, amongst others, were announced by the Senate President. Akpabio, who presided on the ongoing ministerial screening, read the names of the new batch of ministerial nominees at the plenary on Wednesday.
And further to my earlier correspondence dated 27th day of July 2023, I am pleased to forward to you the underlisted 19 ministerial nominees for confirmation by the Senate. Ahmed Tijani Kwazo, Bosun Tijani, Dr. Miriam Shetty, Dr. Isiak Salako, Dr. Tunji Alauza, Dr. Yusuf Tango Sununu, His Excellency Adeboyeka Oyetola, His Excellency Atiku Bakudu.
While the screening of the 19 names sent by the President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday begins on Friday, Dr. Miriam Shetty, a nominee from Kano State, was replaced with Dr. Maigari Mahmood. Festus Kiyamo's name was added, making the batch 2 nominees list 20.
Of Dr. Miriam Shetty. Furthermore, I am pleased to nominate Dr. Mariga Mahmood Bonguru and Mr. Festus Kiyamo San for consideration, and if deemed fit, confirmed by the Senate as ministers.
We've come to the end of today's edition of NASS This Week. Join us same time next week. Bye for now.